So I'm currently making this stream at 2 in the morning because I'm not able to sleep. So we're going to turn up the lighting a little bit. Basically, Jack Doherty has apparently hit rock bottom.
Just so you know, nobody my age gives a f about golf.
I've never seen someone with such fragile ego in my life. Jack Doherty has hit
Hold
rock
on.
bottom.
Oh, sorry, chat. I'm sorry, guys. This will probably be posted around 12 a.m. lunchtime. So yeah, that's why if my voice sounds weird, I also have a jar of pickles that I'm gonna be eating during the video. So if it sounds like I'm eating or drinking, I have a bottle of water here too. Don't ask. It's just for the stream, okay? And you know, this is gonna be posted around 12. Look outside my window. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful out there. I should make it short, but I'm not going to.
Just so you know, nobody my age gives a f about golf.
I've never seen someone with such fragile ego in my life. Jack Doherty has hit rock bottom.
Hold
Just
on.
so you know, nobody my age gives a f about golf.
I've never seen someone with such fragile ego in my life. Jack Doherty has hit rock bottom.
He's about to yell jackass to the golfer for $100. So, Jack. Yeah. I didn't do anything. Dude, I didn't even say anything and I'm getting kicked out.
What, dude? I didn't even do anything. And the thing you did.
Bro, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. So basically, you dared your friend or your brother or whoever the hell that is to yell jackass at someone. Like, if this was a basketball game, a soccer game, like jackass, like you messed up the hit and they fail. Dude, obviously you're gonna get kicked out because you told him to do it. Like, it doesn't matter if you say it or not. Hold on, I just have to show you the trees. That looks beautiful. I'm making a shirt about that. That is fucking awesome. Holy hell. But basically, yeah, you got kicked out because you literally dared him to. That's like me daring my little sister to punch someone and me getting arrested and not knowing what I did. It makes no sense. There's no context clues there.
Literally tell somebody to mess up an athlete just so that they can get bread. Bro, I'll
Exactly.
give you $1 million if you throw a rock at the athlete. I didn't do anything though.
Day in the not so distant
I just feel like Jack Doherty ages backwards.
future, we are going to be living in a time where no matter.
He's like the only person that doesn't mature. Like, he literally just regresses. The older he gets, the more brain cells he loses.
Where you
Bro, why does Jack Doherty look younger than me? That is the one thing that surprised me. And I'm 14, right? How does Jack Doherty look 10?
are, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, you are not going to be able to go outside and not be subjected to some dumb streamer doing something where the punchline is, haha, I'm making the day of everybody around me significantly worse, so me and my equally dumb audience can laugh.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
Who actually, like, in reality, not only does Jack Doherty do dumb shit like this, he also thinks he can press anybody he wants. Dude, didn't Jack Doherty get socked in his face? Like, didn't he get punched, I believe Jack Doherty got punched. This man has I believe it's Jack Doherty, he has this big security guard literally holding his hand everywhere. Literally. Dude, if you did not have that security guard, you're gonna get jumped more than Benny. And Benny said the N-word. You, not only are you a narcissist, you promote OF, and I believe this is the guy that, yeah, you promote OF and you promote gambling to kids. Which is honestly insane. I've never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth in my life. You know, I never thought that would. But, yeah. Here we are.
Yeah, exactly. I never understood. Do people love watching people that are jackasses? I feel like I assume that the internet collectively hates people that ruin other people's day. Like, I can't imagine myself seeing you cause a nuisance and be like, haha, yo, thank you for doing that. You're just a loser.
Don't know when that day will come. I'm thinking like 4 weeks, but I'm looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm beginning to believe that Jack Doherty must work at Webster because that boy is redefining what it means to be a loser. I think the last time we talked about Jack Doherty was when he was arrested in Miami for like standing in the street. You know, the world's lamest.
Wait, he was freed? I think I speak for everyone when I say arrest him. I don't think I've seen a single person say free Jack Doherty. He got to be the first person in the history of getting arrested where everyone unanimously just wanted him locked up. I haven't seen a single person say free Jack Doherty till it's backwards. And if anyone yells that, make sure we arrest them too.
Crime, very fitting for Jack. And honestly, I think I said this in that video. I kind of figured that that was going to be the last time we talked about Jack for the foreseeable future, if not just like ever. Because again, the guy was arrested for standing in the street too long, you know, not something that's super duper noteworthy. And he tried to make it into this huge thing to kind of claw his way back into relevancy, and it didn't really work. And to me, it just sort of seemed to mark the end of people caring about this guy in any way, shape, or form. People just got tired of hearing about him, even if what they were hearing was that he got arrested. People just didn't really seem to care anymore, and it sort of seemed like that was going to end up just being the way it was. And
you know, it's kind of sad that the whole reason why you're blowing up is because of your antics, and now nobody even cares about your antics. It's like a child that gets in trouble a lot and breaks things for your attention, but you just don't give them attention. So it's like, why am I doing this? I'm being an asshole and nobody's paying me attention.
I think that has been proven.
It's like a dog who wants to play, or a cat who wants to play, and you don't give them attention. That's what I'm relating to here.
The case, because even when this guy is out here making an absolute fool of himself on live stream, doing anything he can to try and get back into the spotlight, it doesn't really seem like anybody cares.
Exactly.
That is, except me, I guess, because I'm making this video. Guess that makes me like Jack Doherty's #1 fan. But we're here because the recent stunt that Jack Doherty has pulled is so unbelievably sad, so unbelievably childlike, that I just had to point and laugh one more time before our friend Jack inevitably fades out into irrelevancy for good. Recently, Jack Doherty was at the Phoenix Open, which is a PGA Tour event, and he was trying to pay people to scream as the golfers were swinging, which obviously is sort of a golf taboo.
Why don't you just do it? Like, if you really want to be a menace that bad, why don't you just do it?
And it resulted in him being banned from all PGA Tour events for life.
Good, because if I had to focus on anything, the last person that I would want next to my ear is Jack Doherty of all people.
And after he was told this, he has the most childlike
Hey, bro, if I had to either be in a room with white walls, or get the Chinese water torture, or have Jack Doherty be next to me throughout 24 hours, I choose the first.
reaction we've ever seen this guy have to anything, and that's really saying a lot. So that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let me show you the clip.
Yell something on his backseat when he goes to hit right now. For $100? For $100. All I gotta yell? Just jackass or some shit. Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. He's about to yell jackass to the golfer for $100, so. Fuck this guy. Fuck him.
Wow, that's, wow. I don't know why that is that. I can't even clip that.
Jackass! That's $100. I got you.
Can you imagine being a grown-ass man and finding this kind of shit funny? Like, if Jack Doherty's age matched his appearance and he actually was just 14, then yeah, sure, this...
Oh my god, bro, if you think your life is hard, just know that Jack Doherty's probably gonna have children. I'm just thinking, like...
matched his appearance and he actually was just 14, then...
Chad, am I immature for this? I think Ding Dong Ditching is funny. Like, I did it on stream and laughed at it. Like, probably because I'm 14 years old, but I don't know if that's immature or not. I don't know if it's immature or not, but I think that's funny to me. That's... I think it's funny. I don't know why I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. I don't know why.
Yeah, sure, this...
Oh my god, bro, if you think your life is hard, just know that...
Screaming in stores pranks are funny, but at the same time, they're not funny. If that makes sense, because you're causing a ruckus for the workers and making them have to do their stuff. I don't really like the screaming in store stuff. I like the ding dong ditching stuff though.
Jack Doherty's probably gonna have children. I'm just thinking, like, his son is gonna get the brute force of bullying, bro.
Jack Doherty's not having kids. Jack Doherty's
When I
not.
was young,
Jack
and
Doherty's.
I met Jack Doherty's child, I'd probably just load up his dad's clips. I'd be like, this your dad? You'd probably have to transfer schools after that.
Makes sense. But these two dudes seem to be in their mid-20s.
If I was Jack Doherty's son, I don't think I'd even claim him to be my dad. I would just tell the substitute teachers, yo, when you call out my name, just don't call out my last name.
And they are yelling at golfers at a golf tournament that they paid to be at. It's just like at some point you expect everybody to grow out of stuff like
Today on Lifestyles of Slot Stars, we're taking a look inside Huff and Puff Money.
Well, some people don't grow up.
stuff like this.
Fun fact, some people don't grow up. I think it's funny now. This is being a jackass, okay? You're messing up someone's art and talent, someone's artwork, someone's profession, and thinking it's funny for the views you're not even gonna get. I think this is dumb, just stupid. Ding Dong Ditching, I think, is, a different story. Because anything can happen at Ding Dong Ditching. So yeah.
Yes, that's not always the case, though.
But yeah, people need to grow up. Especially if you're grown and doing this. And I know I can't be saying this because I just said I laughed at Ding Dong Ditching. If you're Ding Dong Ditching for views, yelling in stores, doing this for views, it doesn't matter who you are, what you do in life. Just stop. Do a radio prank. Do a prank on your friends. I don't know what a radio prank is. Probably, prank the Walmart employees with a radio or something like that. I don't know. That would be more mature. But hit your friend with a water balloon.
That wasn't me. That was him.
And on top of all of that, you gonna blame the other dude? You're gonna just throw him under the bus when you're the one that told him to? See, I feel like this perfectly encapsulates who Jack Doherty is.
That was him. Even she's telling you.
And this reminds me of the time where they got into a car crash, his friend was bleeding, and he told him, yo, make sure you're still recording.
$100. Hell yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, he did do that. I forgot about that.
Didn't know it was against the law. Yeah. I didn't do anything.
My God, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, man, just wait till you find out that they can set pretty much any rules that they want at a private event. Also, I truly don't understand how even, the biggest losers on planet Earth can enjoy watching this guy. Dude starts to sneak away the second he senses that he might have to face some sort of consequences for his actions.
Literally.
For, the third or fourth time in his life, maybe he might actually...
If I yell jackass or do a Ding Dong Ditching prank, here's the difference between Jack Doherty and some people who do a Ding Dong Ditch prank. The people who Ding Dong Ditch stand on business. He does not. He runs. As soon as he get in trouble. But the people who get in trouble stand on business.
Be held accountable for something? Loser is not a strong enough word to describe this slime ball.
Yeah, these guys both do this all the time. You're gonna get trespassed from the course. I'm gonna escort you out of here. Alright, cool, yeah, but I didn't say anything. We just filmed him do it. CGA event. But
Yo, amazing heckler. Whoever that heckler is on the right, he's doing God's work.
look, ask her right there.
Whenever you see them, just shame them.
I didn't do anything. Let's go. Okay, fair enough. I get it. Dude, I didn't even say anything and I'm getting kicked out of the guy that... There's someone that actually said something.
Is he just stupid? Honestly, I don't like to throw that word around because it's kind of harsh, but, seriously, I just have to ask. Is this an act, or is he really just this stupid?
That's a good question. Do y'all think Jack Doherty is clip farming, or he's actually that slow? I'm gonna go with the second option. I genuinely think he's that slow. Because the only thing is, usually with consequences... When you see them outside of content, you get a good realization of their character. You really understand, okay, who they might be, there's a lot of people that talk about the content creator, they might say, oh, they're really chill in real life, or, they're really nice. I don't think I've seen...
Oh my god, chat. I have not told y'all this, but I always say I don't get flustered. I get flustered easily. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Guys, my whole crazy character persona, crap like that, my whole hyperactive ADHD persona, that's just for the cam and views. In real life, I'm actually really nice. You befriend me, I'm gonna be your best friend. Need dating advice? Boom, you got it. You need a breakup advice? Boom, you got it. You need to tell your crush you love them? Boom, you got that advice. I can give you advice for anything. Want to know how to cook a steak? Boom, you got it. Even though I don't know how to cook one. like I was saying, I can pull advice out of my ass and it'll still be really good to help you. I'm basically like the best wingman and I still can't get no helps. That is probably the funniest thing in my life right now. And the thing is, like, I'm nice in real life, right? I'm nice. I'm shy. And yes, I'm shy, but there's like, it's to a point. Like, I'm not like shy, like, oh, I'm so scared shy. Like, I'm like a little shy. Like you call me cute, one or two things are gonna happen. I'm either gonna get flustered or get shy. And by getting shy, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Like a shy tone. Y'all would be able to tell, trust me. I don't know why. But my whole character persona is fake. Yes, believe it or not.
One person talk good about Jack Doherty. Not a single person.
Do you really think that Peg...
People that talk about the content creator, they might say, oh, they're really chill in real life, or, you know, they're really nice. I don't think I've seen one person talk good about Jack Doherty.
Nobody ever talked good about me because I don't think any of my fans have met me yet in real life. Also, in this video, I do want to let y'all know I'm going to be exposing my real government name at 300 subscribers, so make sure y'all subscribe. So, yeah. But when I grow older and, you know, when I become more popular, you know, if I see fans in real life, they're going to be like, oh, he's chill, you know, I still have ADHD moments, I still act crazy and stuff. I'm not saying I don't, but I'm just saying, you know, outside, I'm more tame outside than I am in front of the camera. I'm like all wacky doodle in front of the camera. But I'm more like, you know, chill. And you notice my actual voice. I go like, hey guys, you know, like a higher pitched voice so you guys can listen to me. But this is my actual voice. Fun fact. I gave y'all first voice review. Really.
Not a single person.
Do you really think that paying somebody to do something that is against the rules would not also be against the rules? Like, again, this is just a child's reaction to getting in trouble.
All right, guys, we're playing heads or tails on stake.us, and boom, just like that, we just won $1,000.
You're potentially going to get charged with trespassing, and you think it's an amazing time to drop a gambling app. And that's another reason why you just know gambling is terrible. Have you noticed that everyone promoting gambling, period, 9 times out of 10 are like terrible content creators? Like even some IG real videos that I see, like they do the most movie clickbait thing, and then at the end of the reel or meme, they went and dropped a stake ad.
We got all these cops right here. We're getting kicked out of...
I don't support gambling. I don't support OF. Do not go gambling. Don't do any of that. That is something I don't support on the PTR channel.
He's manager right now in Arizona, but look at all these cops. This is insane right now.
What do you guys think the chances are that doing something like this was part of his, like, stake sponsorship agreement for this stream? They're like, yeah, you're not really pulling in any views anymore, so you gotta do something that's gonna go viral so it'll be part of the clip. I also like how we just can't turn off streamer mode. He has to keep trying to upplay everything. No, dude, this is really not insane right now. None of the cops are even looking at you or interacting with you. I think you're just in, like, a backstage area where cops are. Like, you're being kicked out of an event. Is it really that insane? Is it really that crazy that you ended up in an area where there are more staff than guests? I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
Jack? Sir. Not sure.
Not sure. What the fuck does that mean, Jack? This guy's on like Christian Burger.
What?
Sir. Not sure.
Not sure.
What are you doing here?
What does that mean, Jack? This guy's on like Christian Burger's level of dealing with police. What do you mean you don't know?
I wonder like what goes through his mind when he wakes up and decides it's time to make content. Do you just like, yeah, let me go ahead and
at a fucking golf tournament and you don't know why you're there? It's like the second any of these guys have the police. What do you mean you don't know?
I wonder like what goes through his mind when he wakes up and decides it's time to make content. Do you just like, yeah, let me go ahead and
at a fucking
let me go.
Tournament and you don't know why you're there? It's like the second
For
any
real.
of these guys have to have a thought outside of streaming, their brain just shuts down.
Just, you know, join the waste management.
Don't do this, right? Let's,
Sure.
We know exactly what you're doing here. Don't play this game with me, okay? We know exactly what you're doing. As a result of that, we're trespassing you. Come back here again before this tournament's over. You'll be arrested. And then we're going to go through that whole process.
Sure.
In addition to that, I'm trespassing you from all future PGA Tour tournaments. If you show up at a PGA Tour tournament again, you'll be arrested. You understand?
Forever? For life?
Can you imagine spending $100 to get banned from something for life? I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I feel like this would be like a lot less painful if he just yelled jackass himself. But the idea of him spending $100 to get somebody else to yell something that he was too scared to do himself.
This is the wrong time to be saying this, and in no means am I trying to like make the situation better than what it is or look decent, but if there was a thing that I would not give two shits about being banned, it's watching people play golf. Look, I know some of y'all are gonna hate that take, but I think golf is boring. Man, if I wouldn't watch it on TV.
Oh my god. I hot take, right? I know the Super Bowl is like full of rapping and stuff. I don't know what it's about. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I think it's full of sports. I don't know. I don't watch it. But hot take, I think playing the sport is better than, you know, watching the sport. But in my humble opinion, I think playing golf is just as, you know, boring as watching it. In my humble opinion, because there's not much practice, movements, or anything. And you gotta be totally quiet. You can't cheer. You know, unlike soccer, basketball, football.
I damn sure don't want to watch it. But that's irrelevant. I think we should ban Jack Doherty from all sport competitions.
And receiving a lifetime ban for it is hilarious. Especially so if he's not putting on an act and he really thought he couldn't get in trouble for this.
For the foreseeable future, until you and I can work this out.
How do we work this out then? Because I love golf, you know, I don't want to be banned forever. So, how about we find a positive way out of this too, so it's not just a negative result?
We're done with this discussion.
All right, cool, then we're done. I'll leave. I don't care. Thank you so much. I'll take my ID back. Thank you, sir.
You can literally watch this guy's brain.
Right? Like, come on, officer. Let's be.
Bro, no. Hold on. Come on, let's find a positive result. I love golf. Well, there's no positive result. Okay, you then. Give me my fucking ID back. I'm going, bitch. Bye. Well, I don't.
Let's work together, man. Let's show everybody it's bigger than the program, man. Me and you, let's go ahead and figure some shit out. Viewers are watching. Let's do it justice. That nigga said, fuck no. He's like, okay, you know what? I didn't even want to be here anyway. Like, you didn't just kiss his ass 5 seconds earlier.
Work in real time. He's like, okay, maybe I can manipulate my way out of this because I'm used to being able to do that. And once this guy doesn't immediately fold and is like, yeah, you know what? Actually, you can come back into the tournament right now. Hell, we'll let you hit one off the tee box. Like, as soon as he doesn't do exactly what Jack wants him to do, he shuts down and goes back to his normal behavior. It's just pathetic.
See you when I'm done.
I'm done. Thank you.
Bro, the saltiness that just popped up is crazy. I've never seen it.
I want someone to just flick him like a mosquito so bad. I will pay, like when I'm older, obviously, I will pay someone to just not even slap him hard, just bitch slap him. Like, just bitch slap him. I would pay for that. I would pay $300 for that. Obviously not now because I don't got the money, but I would pay for someone to slap him.
When we're done,
All right, cool.
you can have it back. Do you have any questions?
I don't. Thank you, sir. I'll take my ID.
Okay.
Thank you. Cool, yeah, thanks. All right, goodbye. Mr. Steve, just so you know, nobody my age gives a fuck about golf. Besides,
I'm sorry, like my mind is like processing. Y'all know like the loading screen. That's what's happening in my mind right now. I've never seen someone with such fragile.
I don't get it. Hold on. First, it was like, come on, let's work this out. I'm trying to manipulate you. No, I'm not letting you manipulate me. Okay, fuck you then. Give me back my ID. Oh, just so you know, nobody my age actually gives a fuck about golf. Well, nobody your age is as dumb as you either. Wait, how old is Jack Doherty? I gotta see. How old is Jack Doherty? He's 22. He's a grown man doing this. Grown man.
Ego in my life.
me. too much more of that.
Hold on a sec. Alright, we're back. I just got an ad for GTA. I had to download that real quick.
Alright, I don't give a fuck that I can't go to a boring golfing event for.
I didn't give you. Bro, you're such a sensitive saltine, bro. You're such a sensitive saltine.
That's my life.
How this guy ever, and I mean ever, got a following is genuinely so far beyond me that I just don't think I'll ever understand it. This guy behaves like a movie stereotype spoiled.
I actually think Jack Doherty doesn't make a lot of money from content creation. I am 99% confident that a majority of his earnings come from exploiting women and their OnlyFans earnings and just managing that. And I think content creation is just like the screen that makes him feel more important than what he actually is. But in reality, I think most of his earnings are coming from women taking pictures of their bodies and whatnot, and him controlling that.
Well, child,
I just want to. Oh my god. Have you guys ever seen someone that looks so slappable? He looks slappable. He looks so slappable.
Screaming and crying and throwing a fit whenever he doesn't get
Shut
his way.
up.
And not even
Oh,
in a way
sorry.
that makes sense. Nobody your age except you gives a fuck about golf, Jack. Pretty sure right now golf is more popular amongst younger demographics than it has literally ever been. Also, I find it hard to believe that you truly don't care about, quote, boring golf events when it looked like you were about to cry when you were told that you were banned. Like, come on, man, just be a grown-up about shit for once. It's really not that hard.
I will also say I suck at golf. Take what I said.
Right. I also suck at golf. I've never practiced golf. I mean, it's just hitting a ball with a stick. I could do that. It's easy. Right? But it looks difficult. But it's easier than what y'all think. Because it's just hitting a ball with a stick. Or I could be tripping. I don't know. But that's what I think it is.
Golf with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know how to swing properly. Still.
And once you start doing it, guess what? Shit like this basically never happens to you. It's like magic. Well, guys, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts, arrest him. Maximum prison. Kick. Ban him.
Like I said, I don't know how this guy ever got an audience, and I honestly don't know how he's still holding on to one, but it really does just get to a point where you have to wonder, like, who is watching this? Are they real people? Are they all just like government agents watching these streamers, backing them up, propping them up so they can continue to disrupt our society? That almost makes more sense than thousands of people actually being able to stomach this guy's personality for multiple hours. I would say I feel like this is the last time I'm going to talk about the guy, but unfortunately, I know that's probably not true. I'm sure that in 6 to 12 months, he'll do something stupid enough that gets me to fire up the microphone. So, looking forward to it, Jack. See ya.
Knowing you video from August the Duck. I've been watching hella August the Duck videos. Yeah, he's a really good commentator. But let me know what y'all think of Jack Doherty. I better see nothing but negativity in the comments. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, catch the streams, check out the other channels, all that good stuff, and make sure you stay away from Jack Doherty at all costs. And please, I'm gonna make a petition. Ban Jack Doherty from every competition, every event. Matter of fact, ban him from the public. He should just be in the house all day. Watch it for life. Love y'all. Peace. And if you ever see Jack Doherty, run.
Run. He's like a little mosquito, bro. I could slap him. Bro. But, basically, let me know y'all thoughts on Jack Doherty. We had 3 different intros. That's crazy. Outro, sorry, not intro, outro. Let me know y'all thoughts on Jack Doherty. Do y'all want him arrested? Do y'all think he's a cool guy? Let me know your honest thoughts. I don't know much about Jack Doherty. I'm just doing this for the camera. Okay, I'm not actually hating anyone. Don't send him death threats. Don't send him hate. I don't support any of that. Y'all know that. Anyways, that being said, stay happy, healthy, stay beautiful, stay safe. I'm gonna go back to bed. Love y'all, and peace.